Hi, you guys. It's Mrs. Liu. So, hopefully, you already watched the story of the reading for the book called A Boy Named Slow or Boy Called Slow. You do need to make sure you listen to that story before you do this activity, okay? And you need to go take an AR quiz on that story if you have not yet. Okay, so now that you've done that, now we're going to go ahead and read the directions for your project today. You guys are going to come up with your own Native American name. What name would you choose if you were a Native American? Although Native Americans gave their children names just as your parents did for you, they were very different. They also may have many names throughout their life. The elders name their children and adults within the tribe. Some came as dreams or visions from the elder, which was a sign for naming the person. Others go along with the personality or characteristic of that person. A Native American name may tell you about what the person does well or wants to do, something that may have happened on the day of that person's birth, or something else that has specific meaning relating to that person. Sometimes Native Americans didn't like their names because they may have been degrading. For example, would you like to be called talks too much, buffalo woman, lonely one, lazy elk, or no particular time? Since animals were a large part of their religious world, they were often used when naming a person. For example, running deer, brave hawk, thunderbird, quiet caterpillar, wild cat, sly fox, or swimming dolphin. Parts of nature were common too, since Native Americans worshiped their land. For example, strong wind, running thunder, lightning bolt, shining sun, or happy weather. Once the elder named the child or adult, they have a ceremonial feast, and that elder and newly named person formed a bond. Now it's your turn. A native name can say quite a lot about you. Give it a try. Think of an animal or a part of nature. Think of a characteristic about yourself, and then put them together. You're going to write your name and description of why you chose your name on the template. In the box, draw a picture of yourself as a Native American. Below, there is a circle. Here, you will create a symbol for your name. Since they didn't have an alphabet or written language, they often used symbols to write their names. Make it simple. Too much detail would take too much time to write your name over and over again. Okay, so let's go ahead and come up with Mrs. Leus an example of what I want to do. I think I'm going to do something that has to do with the ocean because the ocean is very peaceful to me and it's also full of life. And so I feel like that relates to me because not only do I like to go to the ocean, I like to do activities out at the ocean, but I also enjoy it because it's very peaceful. So I know that I'm going to do the something ocean. So ocean will be my second name or the second part of my name because you're going to come up with two words for your new name. So remember, you can do a part of nature or an animal, and then with it goes the characteristic place or the characteristic about yourself. So I chose part of nature, but you can use animal if you want as well. And then you have to have a characteristic about it. So character traits. I think I'm gonna do strong ocean. Now, I don't mean strong physically. I'm not very muscular. But I do feel strong as a sense of a character trait, such as I'm very strong-willed when I want to get something done. I work hard towards it. I'm very strong in making sure that things get finished, things are done right. I want to make sure that I am strong for other people and help other people in need. So I'm going to say my new Native American name is Strong. There's my character trait. And then I chose, instead of an animal, I did a part of nature. So I said ocean. Now I'm going to go ahead and draw it. So I'm definitely going to draw the ocean. And I'm going to do like big waves because of the strong part. I want that to be, like an ocean that's really big and strong. And remember, not too much detail because this has to be, think about it. If this was really your name and every time you wrote your name, you drew a symbol, you would have to draw it over and over again, right? So definitely going to have my ocean. But my symbol is going to be very, very basic. So I think my symbol will just be ocean waves. That will be my symbol. But up here is where I can do the details. Okay, so if I confused you on that one, I apologize. So what I meant is that your symbol has to be very, very just kind of basic, not too much detail. Because if you think about it, this is like your signature, right? So if you had to sign something all the time using your symbol, you want it to be very quick and easy. So mine would just be like the ocean. So that's my signature, my symbol. And again, my name is Strong Ocean. Okay, and then I'm going to do more detail up here. So this can be as detailed as you want. So I'm also going to put the sun because I really enjoy looking at the ocean when the sun is going down. And usually when the sun's going down, there's a really pretty sunset. So I'm going to do like some oranges and yellows in there. And you, of course, will draw whatever your name is. So you want your drawing to definitely be related to your name up here. And then obviously your symbol is just very simple. But I'm going to do some other stuff. So the reason, again, that I liked the ocean is because it's peaceful. But I also feel like the ocean represents something strong. The ocean is very powerful and it's peaceful and full of life. And so the life part, I think I'm going to go ahead and draw what's happening underneath. So there's definitely fish down there. Oops. Got some fish going the other way. There's a lot of other life, such as seaweed and plants and things like that. So let me draw maybe some seaweed coming up here. All right. Lots of stuff. I might draw some pretty coral reefs. Coral is so pretty. So I might draw some like that. Maybe some other colors. Okay, and then, anything else. But again, so you're picking your name, you have to have a character trait and then either an animal or a nature. So that could be hill, mountain, rock, ocean, valley, stream, river, wind, sun, thunder, lightning, whatever you want. Character traits: strong, brave, nice, friendly, kind, sarcastic, whatever you want for your character trait. Draw your portrait of what your name means. Draw a symbol. This symbol is a very, very just simple signature. So I just did the ocean part. And then explain why you chose this native name. So I want you to go ahead and do that in a pencil because you're going to be writing a paragraph. So you can definitely do everything else in color, but this part needs to be in pencil. So I'm going to write in a complete sentence. I chose Strong Ocean as my native name because I am very strong-willed and the ocean represents peace, life, and strength. Okay, and I was able to do that in one complete sentence. If you need to break up into a few, that's fine. If you want to write even more, you can write anywhere you have room on here. These definitely will be saved, so make sure your name is on it. You guys will be turning this into me, and I hope you guys have fun. All right, I will talk to you later.